Hi guys, it's Stuart from Thumb Culture, and today we are doing a Let's Play type review in progress of F1 2016, the latest and greatest Formula 1 game from Codemasters. It's needless to say, 2015's one left much to be desired from many people around the world. It was very light, but then Codemasters did come out and say that this one was going to be when the things got real. So a quick overview of what you have. So you obviously have a career. You can do a normal championship season. You can quick race, multiplayer. Inside multiplayer, you can go and join sessions, just normal people. You can create a custom session, or you can do a multiplayer championship. Now that's the good part of this. So you and a friend can take, say, McLaren, go play through a whole championship with a full 22 car grid, and just play online. It's great fun. I've played through a few of these. The session list is 22 player online as well, AI and humans, and to be fair, coming from Project Cars, where people just ram you straight off the track, people race a lot fairer. Obviously incidents are going to happen, and that's that, but people do break into corners. So that's multiplayer. Then you've got time trial, but this Let's Play is episode 1 of my career. So what I'm going to do is generally I'm going to try and fit a whole race weekend into a 10-15 minute highlight reel as such. This one, however, is going to be showing you through your character creation, stuff like that, and then the practice sessions. So it's going to be a little bit longer potentially than the previous one, but let's do this. So career, so you either got career or pro career. Pro career, if you go into that, it's full on, full race length, full practices, 3 lots of 90 minutes, full qualifying, all of the assists off. It's basically if you were a Formula 1 driver. I'm not, so I'm going to go for the normal career. So then you get these different options. So you get short weekend, full weekend, custom weekend. So short weekend, as you can see at the bottom, you have your 3 practice sessions of 30 minutes. You have 1 shot qualifying, which is 1 flying lap and a race distance of 25. That's almost like what I want. I would quite like qualifying type on full. So, or you can do the full weekend, which is everything, which I'm not going to do. So I'm going to go for a custom weekend. Actually, I'm going to go for a short weekend, but I'm going to customize it because I want full qualifying. That's the only change that I want. I want a 25% race distance, full quali, full practice, 3 sessions of practice. You know, what more do you want? Actually, I've changed my mind. We're going to have a custom weekend. We're going to have you have to have 3. You can either have 3 or no practice sessions at all. That's fine. So that's always handy to know. You can't have 1 practice session. Job done. So there we go. So let's select that one. So these are your difficulties. You're very easy, medium, hard, expert, legend, and ultimate. Now I'm going to go for hard because I'm an experienced racer. I don't know if I would say I'm a professional racer, but I'm definitely experienced. So we're going to go for that one. So here we are, profile creation. This is where you get to pick your character for your career. So avatar first. Let's pick one. Let's see. Let's see. I want someone who looks mean. You know what? I think I'm going to go for this guy here. He looks nothing like me. But yeah, let's go for that. So then you pick your helmet design. Some of these helmets you're able to change the colors of, and you also get some helmets which allow you to have a career boost. Now I quite like that one, so I'm going to go for that helmet. All of the ones that haven't got the career booster on, you know, I got the game pre-ordered the game, got a career booster and some extra bits and pieces. So I'm going to go for this one. I'm British. My driver number, unlucky 13, and then your name. So it's Stuart. Oh. Yeah. There we go. Abbreviated name. Bosh. And then accept. So now we pick a team. So as it says there, each team has got different expectations and what you have to do. So you've got your top teams. You've got Mercedes, Ferrari, Williams and Red Bull. Now they're all winning the championship in 1 to 2 seasons. Then we've got Force India, Toro Rosso, McLaren and Haas. So they're 2 to 4 seasons. Manor 4+, Sauber 4+, and Renault 4+. Now obviously I might be Renault for the bright yellows to try and bring that team back, or I might be McLaren. Yeah, let's be McLaren. And then you get to pick who your teammate is. So obviously I'm going to pick Jenson Button. So then we start the career. So this is the session setup that you get. So you get to see your weekend tyre allocation. So obviously if you're a Formula 1 fan, I'm not going to teach you to suck eggs. You'll know the different tyres. So then there's that. And then we have preferences. So race settings. So I want the difficulty on hard. Flashbacks are on, just in case I have any accidents. Vehicle damage sim, safety car on. Looks all good. They got manual starts, which is always good fun. Assists. Now because I'm on a controller, I have a custom thing. I don't have any braking assist. ABS is on to stop me from locking up, because obviously, you know, I can't feel if the wheels are going to lock up. Traction control on full. Racing line off. Gearbox auto, pit assist on. And then weather should all be official times. So let's start the session. And we'll get into this. So practice. In general, what you find is people just go round and round and round and round and round and round. And that's what it used to be for Formula 1 games, but this has slightly changed. But here is our agent, and here she'll come and she'll talk to us.
Hi,
Let's listen.
I'm Emma Jenkins. I'm a specialist in contract law, and I've been brought in to work as your agent. I'll be working to get you the best deal in the boardroom, which means you need to do the best possible job out there on the circuit. When you get new contract offers, either from new teams or an amendment to your existing offer, it'll come through me. I'll also keep you up to date on discussions behind the scenes to change your terms, or any specific goals that the team has set for you. If a contract offer does come through, I'll present to you the available offers, and then you can make the call. I assume that all sounds fine?
Yep.
Well then, good luck this season, and I'll catch you later.
So effectively, you know, it's just telling me about my contract. So let's open up our laptop, and it matches our helmet. So this is the laptop intro. This is your hub. So obviously at the moment I've got no rivalry because I've just started. We can go to tutorials, but it's probably easier for me to show you. So here we go. Right. Skip that. I'll get us into the practice so that you're not sat watching cutscenes. The cutscenes are great though, by the way. They look fantastic. Right, so you have all these different objectives which give you your resource points to allow you to upgrade your cars and your performance. So basically you've got track acclimatization, where you go through gates. Tyre management, where you have to go around and keep your tyres as fresh as possible. And then you've got your qualifying pace one, which is a 3-lap stint. I think it's 3 or 4 laps, where you then go and just go hell for leather at qualifying pace. And you have team objectives, which you have different other things to try and, you know, give yourself a better what's it called? More resource points. That's the one. So as you can see at the bottom there, you've got fast sector 3, clean lap, top speed, DRS test, and your car setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the track acclimatization, and I'll show you a couple of other ones of those as well. So there's your overview, shows you who's out on track, things like that. Then you'll have your timings that will all fill up, but then you've got this live TV feed, which is quite cool. You can actually watch people going around the track, which I quite like, and then you can end session. And we don't want to end the session, so we're going to go into there. But first of all, if you go into setup, which is the triangle, you get handed your little tablet and you can change your tyres. So I am going to go out on a set of let's go out on the soft tyre. You can change your car settings now. This is good because it's a lot of people I've spoken to always get put off by buying Formula 1 games because they don't know how to change the presets and change the car setups. Now this is good because you can have a preloaded one. So like me, I just leave it as standard. I don't worry about too much about changing things. But you have got quick ones. So that increases your downforce, just does it, and that one does that. Or you can go into it as much in detail as you like this. Look at this: aerodynamics, transmission, suspension geometry, suspension, brakes, tires, weight distribution, fuel load. So all of these different things you can change to give you an advantage. Like I say, I stick with that as it is. So let's go to track, and we're going to go for a flying lap so you can see what this looks like. So I'll do a quick lap. It won't be a quick lap, it'll just be a lap on here. So this is the general hub, and it's quite detailed really. It's very detailed actually. So you can press circle and you can change your fuel mixes, front brake bias, differentials, you know, lots of stuff that you can do. Check your tyre temperatures and stuff like that, and you can see your objectives. I braked well early for that corner then. So I'm going to concentrate, try and put in a decent lap time on this. I may end up swearing a couple of times. But I will speak to you at the end of the lap. Right, so that was just a quick lap around Melbourne. It's not the fastest lap in the world, but you know, it'll do for now. And then when you go around again, you get your, you know, you get your split times and things like that. So it's quite good in that respect. So, but what I'm going to do now is I'm going to return back to the pits. I'm going to show you the track acclimatization one. And then basically what you'll have is, I'll call that a day for this video, but then I will be uploading, hopefully every couple of days there'll be another video with another track or another session. I'm going to try, like I say, I'm going to try and have it so that one video, 10 to 15 minutes, I'll have practice, everything like that. Some of the big highlights as much as I can, and highlights of the race. So I'll have the start, you know, maybe the opening lap, and then I'll try depending on what happens on the races will be depending on how long the videos are. I might crash out in the first corner, in which case they'll be very short. I'm not going to try and bore you with the whole race, because I don't think that you need to worry about too much about that, to be honest. So I just had a couple of notifications popping up, but let's go for this track acclimatization so you can see what it's all about. That's just telling me when I've got control of the car. I've got a little bit of traffic, which will be fine. It'll be fine. Effectively, track acclimatization is a series of gates. Oh, I'm on mediums. Okay, that's fine. I just have to remember I'm on mediums, so I haven't got as much turning in. So, gives you a series of gates that you have to go through, and you get scored on going through them. You also get scored on the DRF activation. Oh, missed that one. It's fine. See, you miss them, you get reds. Oh, it's raggedy. It's fine though. Should have put my softs on. Should have put the softs on. Doing alright. So you have an objective to reach, which is always like a certain number of points, and the idea is just to get as many points as you can. It's quite hard to commentate at the same time as driving the Formula 1 car, because it's so fast. You have to concentrate on your braking points. Doing the best I can. Oh, I missed that one. There we go. So effectively I finished that aim. So now the next aim is for 70 points. So that is pretty much what you do round and round. Now I didn't do DRS, so you know. And you can I end the session? So if I return to garage, does that mean I keep my points? Let's have a try, because I only really want to do one lap to show you. Yes, it does. So that was complete. And there you can see I've done a few other ones. So effectively that is the game. So I'm going to give you a taste of qualifying pace, but I'm going to stick myself on the super softs. So once again, I'm just going to do one quick flying lap on the super softs so that you can see what this one is. Time, actually, do you know what? Qualifying pace you'll see in the next video, because it'll be qualifying. I'm actually going to start and do the tyre wear one, because I think that one's more interesting. So I'm going to fit the mediums because I think I can keep my tyres fresher. Full wets unavailable, medium 4 laps. Okay, so let's give it a go. He says with, you know, great aplomb. Right, so you don't see anything on the screen at the moment because this is still my outlap, but it lets you control it. So, as I come... Oh, those mediums are rubbish. As I come through the line, you'll see a bar come up in the middle, and there'll be red, green, and purple. So the idea is that you have to keep your tyres as fresh as possible, all the while staying within a certain track delta time. And I think it might be difficult for me to get the timing maybe. But I should be able to keep my tyres relatively thing. So as you can see, every time I go over a curb, turn heavy, the bar goes down slightly. So that's the key, is to try and be as smooth on the controls and don't ride those curbs. Now thankfully I've got ABS on, so I won't be locking up into any corners. Lockups will absolutely destroy your tyres. Oh, see, not doing too well on this one because I'm riding the curbs too much. Purely because medium tyres don't turn in quite as much as the super softs and softs. As you can see, I haven't done particularly well on this one, since I'm in the red. But you have 4 laps to do as best as you can. So it's actually quite a decent time. So heavy, so I get 5 points. So let's try and be a bit more conservative with the old tyres this time and see what happens. So basically, to be more conservative, you can coast through corners. You know, don't put as much power down, don't ride the curbs. There's lots of ways that you can be more conservative for your tyres. When you're in a race, obviously that's not always an option. You might have to, to be fair, you might have to look after your tyres. You know, your tyre wear might drop off quite considerably towards the end of a race, and you know you need to what's it called? Save tyres. Otherwise, you know, you're going to get overtaken or something. So it's a good ability to have, and Carlos Sainz is going to get in my way. I have a quick word on the AI. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. A lot of the time you find that they're fair, but I've had a few instances where I've been rear-ended going into a corner. So, you know, what Codys have done with this game, I'll go into review mode now for a couple of seconds. This game, to me, is amazing. The immersiveness of the game and how much it brings you in. Like, I've played a few online races. I've played a few, you know, career races. I've just started the career again for this one. Obviously, I've played Melbourne a few times because, as you can tell, I've got my braking points quite okay. So, but Codemasters have done a fantastic job with this game. A fantastic job. The graphics are, you know, they're not the most amazing, but they are pretty decent graphics. The tracks are all accurate, you know. And the feeling of not necessarily speed, but the feeling of you actually being in the car driving, the immersiveness, I suppose, is really good. You know, I enjoyed Project Cars quite a lot, and this is comparable to the driving feeling that I had when I was playing Project Cars. So, you know, that can't be a bad thing. But hopefully, as we delve deeper into the career mode, we'll find out a bit more about it, to be fair. You know, a bit more about the game, a bit more about the different bits and pieces. But I'm just going to finish this lap now, so I'm going to stop talking, concentrate. But you know, thank you for watching. If you want to see the rest of my career mode, like I say, I'm going to try and get a couple of videos up a week of each track. So, you know, if there's anything in particular you want me to go into and have a look, leave a comment. you know, like the video, please. It helps us greatly. And obviously subscribe to Thumb Culture. You know, we appreciate all of our subscribers, all of our views. We don't take any of it for granted. You know, we're hard working, and you know, join the fun. Help us out, join the fun, and comment and subscribe on the video. So as we come up to the penultimate couple of corners, you know, this has been Stuart from Thumb Culture on his, you know, my first Let's Play of Formula 1 2016. And after all this talking, I'm getting ridiculously close to the red. So hopefully we can keep it green and in the right time. So anyway, as I come up to the line to finish this session, thanks for watching, and come back in a few days for the next one. Thanks for watching.